following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Okay, so they have... their security largely consists of... They've got a big sort of barrier going around the outside, and then they've got sensors that... It's like a wall, like a large wall, and then it's probably about 3 to 4 meters in height, and then it's got like a laser sensor that points upwards all the way around to detect anything going over the top.
Laser.
Well,
very circumventable. And that's it.
Wall.
they've got... Well, no, there's also security guards who basically, you see people dressed as security who are wandering about. You see on each corner there is a tower.
So more security here than there have been at actual militarized outposts we've invaded.
There's probably more chance of conflict.
How many official militarized outposts?
Militarized.
Yeah.
Not military.
No.
Like, we've invaded compounds of people who use
some,
suicide teeth that haven't been this secure.
Yeah, definitely some, yeah.
Okay. And they have measures to ensure that a vehicle doesn't just stop overhead and shoot someone or something like that, right?
You would imagine? So?
I would imagine no such fucking thing lately. I'm going to presume that they have a huge hole in their security there, because apparently that's very common. Although after the incident, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to take a couple laps around the thing and just check out their security, so for when we have to make an exciting escape or intrusion, we will be able to do it much more easily.
Okay, while you're doing that, I will return to Clown College. Hopefully a less clownish now.
Hopefully.
What are you doing now that you've fixed your attire? And you can both look at each other and go, okay. I'm not just laughing at the sight of this other person.
Okay. Considering it's still working on costume and not quite comfortable on it, we'll also be checking the what are you allowed to wear or restrictions on going to the game. So what style of weapons can you use to with the thing you can't firearms will be checked at the door. Nothing larger than a pistol.
Oh, okay. So what they have is they have a dampening field in place. So to a lot of key areas on the Citadel where weapons will just not work.
Yeah, they had one of those at the Biote board game too. It worked about as well.
They actually did, but they didn't have one on the outside of the state.
Hey Zolo, good news. You can accessorize with anything you want. They're going dampening field instead of restriction, because that always worked.
I will still take any large weapons off, stun rifle, etc. Just because I think I'm going to have to bribe my way in, and that probably will be easier if I'm not carrying 7 guns.
Well, I don't even ask about you because you're all cloaked up, so I imagine they're fairly hidden, and I'm guessing you at the most only have a pistol.
If I have anything, I have my arm. Can fix you.
I could probably just cloak up and walk right through the door.
You need to get your Jed Perfectus cloak to make out of the super cloaky.
Why? I can just turn invisible. That's not attached to my armor. That's an innate.
So we're going to need a reason why we were delayed.
Can we just go with you're incompetent?
No, he said. Sorry, an excuse. You need an excuse.
No, he said reason.
He did say reason. That's the problem.
I meant excuse.
He meant excuse.
Rosalman.
But
But.
What do you mean, but? I'm gathering intel. That's
Oh,
perfectly good reasoned excuse right there.
Wish this paint was drying faster. Yeah. Oh, look, it's done. We should probably go join the others.
Good enough.
Right.
At the stage, the bayonet pings and it goes, they're already there.
Yeah,
And
TL is already deep inside the enemy.
We leave the ship and you guys walk back up with their sibling.
Yeah, we just walk back up with the human and be like, so who wants to go racing? I had to cripple their pilot and they need a new racing team. I volunteered you two. We're going to be on her resort world getting our cocks sucked by sorry hotties. See ya.
Try not to die.
make sure when you
the way
win,
that goes
take the
down,
pink
that'd be
slips
great.
and take the ship.
Take as many ships.
We need the
We
ships.
get there, like it's just just these blue crests bobbing up and down on this land.
So,
They're going to bring us more ships.
so do you have an idea for getting into the race compound, or I was thinking of trying to bribe my way in.
You're literally acquiring a mechanic, can't you? Just
He's got more than me.
They'll probably be checking at the
true.
door. They'll want IDs or something.
Actually,
the
Kid
Solarians,
Perfect
can't you
says
just
it's
flex your
confidence
mechanical
increased
skill
with
at
your
them? And, I mean, surely they'd be good enough to recognize. Oh,
Thank you, guys, man.
actually, some kind of super smart guy, and it's God.
I might need it.
In my park, we'd have to give it a go.
You know, you
I have an idea.
can use some of your racing jargon for like super high-profile car tuning and stuff.
What?
Compact board.
I'm preparing this just as we're trying to think of a plan. It's made for us to both roll one.
Discussing it.
I should have the crates set down ahead of time.
No, I'm not drawing any crates. This isn't. I'm not drawing a battlefield. I'm just drawing the layout of the
Room you'll be going through.
With all the crates that are in it.
Oh, please just do something, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
Get in there.
we'll go catch a rapid transit to
Please don't
Volvo
drive it
3.
yourself.
It's good practice, right?
Or do drive it yourself and do so well that naturally it would lead to someone making you an offer at some point, more believably.
Or just fly over the laser fields.
And I'm only taking the Canifix and the Revenant because they're both suitable for that scenario.
Subtle handbag guns.
Well, yes, the Carnifex is the size of a handbag.
Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to roll and drive fancy, or whether you want to just.
No, I just want to make sure we get there. And I don't want to fly over their laser fence because it won't work.
I don't want any zombie fences.
Convenience and safety.
What?
Pacification emplacements are active and tracked at this
Don't want
station.
to turn into a fence yourself.
What?
Dog.
Yes, you guys
Avoid costly
make it. Yeah.
Sweet. So walk up to obvious door guard guy.
Hello there.
Hey, we're just here to go in.
To avoid unnecessary delays and
No.
ship destruction.
You came just to disturb me and then immediately leave, yes?
No?
I would have.
I like him.
Then I'd have a story to tell at game night.
Loitering is a
Can we just hit it?
Please make sure you have authorization.
Who are you?
I like you. The guard thing's really charming, but can you just shut up and let him in so he can do the card thing and then we get to go home?
Yeah, look, I'm really nervous. It's my first day. I don't want to mess up. I just need to get in there. I'm already late.
Look, you just tune up the car nice and good. We collect our pay, and you get to go back to your nerd things.
That's what I want. And I take it we need some kind of roll now.
Look. We were never here. It's not like any of the race cars would have their ringer come in to tune up the car or anything. That would be completely silly and unfair. Yeah, lift eye patch. Wink.
Wait, that eye's not broken at all.
No, it's not.
Ah,
Sprained my eye. Back in Nam. Same battle. The same battle I got my tongue cut out by a rusty bayonet wielding chink. Well, some little goop kid probably using it for a doorstop somewhere. Got this one from a Labrador.
You got really into that one. I think you should get some kind of bonus. No.
okay, make your convincingness rolls.
That would be deception.
Convincing
bluff.
in this.
Bluff, you.
North Cape.
Oh, they are both the same. This is fine.
I got 13.
I got 15.
Sure, it's a good thing Tiala hasn't managed to move one step in the entire time it took you to fly all the way here and then do all of this.
Yeah, I'm switching to Tiala next.
Welcome to our station.
No, she's having to maneuver best through a racetrack with many
Yeah, there's
cars.
0 cakes. It should be fine.
In hot dog stands or whatever.
It's one thing I miss about the future.
Okay, smart
be
guy. So
awesome
what
stands.
team are you a
freak
mechanic
anyway.
for?
The garage. Look, I kind of have a record, so they can't officially have me on the team.
Okay, make another roll for that one.
This is true too. If he does has some kind of scam.
So it's not deception?
No, well, it is actually true. Well, it's no outstanding warrants, but a suspicion of theft on the criminal record.
Fine, go in then.
Thanks.
You know who to bet on.
Welcome to our station.
He won't be allowed to wager because he's an
That's a
employee.
conflict of interest.
Oh yeah, it's stopped people in the past, hasn't it? Hunter Biden.
So Tiala has found,
Authorization to be inside the docking bay.
or should I say, Beryl has found the Varouche Rush. What do we call it? Garage, basically, yeah.
So, I'm looking for any humans.
Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking.
I'm not even going to let you make a spot check. There is a human.
And it's the one I'm looking for.
It's the one on your battle net?
No, it's not her.
Okay.
Wait, you're not human?
Sus.
I knew it. She's just 3 vultures standing on each other's shoulders in a trench coat.
There is a human.
I've got
that
the
matches
picture.
The picture,
So-
yes.
And so I'll just look around, just carry on, and look to see what sort of can I see any form of security on him, as in
Exploding
manacles,
slave
He
collar.
has
collars,
something
or
around his neck. Yes.
thank you. So
Just a
I'll
harmless piece of.
update the BattleNet on those 2 facts.
Yeah, I mean, you can even tag.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Yeah, there's him and you. You can see at least 3 other mechanics.
And that's it. I'll tag all the ones I can see.
Wait, they're all human?
No, only one's human.
But they're all slaves.
You can make a spot check and see.
I can't. I'm outside looking. Warm.
Natural 20.
Yes, they all have collars.
Always proceed directly to your allotted bay.
Alright, I'll tag them all as well. I'm looking for anyone that isn't wearing a collar then. There's no one there.
There's 2 Batarians.
What a surprise.
One's basically watching the mechanics who are working on the car.
Yeah, it's do as you're
And
told.
the slaves, I should say.
They're mechanics as well.
And the other one's talking to us, a Solarian not far away. And they both have data pads and seem to be talking and pointing at them at the data pads. And
What sort of security is there?
car. Just in this pit, or
This pit for a start, yep.
outside, I suppose, the guy watching them.
Nothing.
There's the occasional like security for the whole area wanders around. Let's see. I suppose it's in view of the main security office to the south,
Alright.
and
Do you have authorized
The-
entry inside the docking bay?
the south corner tower probably wouldn't have a good view of it, but the north corner one,
I'll,
the north, I suppose, east, I will say, one more.
I'll populate the BattleNet with all those facts too.
What are they working on?
The vehicle, a vehicle, a spaceship.
Yep, how big?
Fairly large. Probably about 2/3 the size of the Sentinel.
So it's a tiny scout-sized racing vehicle.
Yeah, so
Still bigger than
So
it.
they're working on their proprietary secret ship design that they would not want anyone else to know about, in full view of people who any one of which could be a paid spy for the opposition.
all the things, all the garages lined down the side, but it's not. The front side's open where she can look through.
So like
But the
racing
sides,
bits.
they wouldn't be able to see from the side. Like it, yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to...
That's the ship they're working on. I mean, there's panels and stuff pulled off of it and stuff, but
yeah, it's a fine pod you got there.
Pacification emplacements are active and tracking at this station.
Big too.
Somebody always win.
Yeah, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace had one of these in it too. See, that was a circuit, not so much a...
yeah, this is actually going out
Like
into,
a
space,
like
not
deadly
just
single shot run. So more like those 3 tracks from Need for Speed.
Whereas your friend
G-Tour.
G-Tours, he's more used to the planet side, smaller racing. It is more like pod racing, I guess, or what's it called? From
Formula 1.
yeah, I guess, but flying.
Wiped out.
Yeah. So yeah, they're working on that, and yeah, that's pretty much what you can see.
There's not, nothing else going on around there. Just
You can see other
there's other teams that have been working in there.
Garages back.
Yep.
They are flanked by Tigron to the north and Axiom directly to the south. So you can see some Asari working to the south and Solarians.
See them working, alright. I'll message Logain and say,
Be aware of oncoming
Check.
traffic in the atmosphere. Observe minimum
Check.
clearance distance.
and ask how do we want to proceed. Target is there.
The path. You'll get back. The path of least resistance is asking how much they want for the slave.
Would you like me to do
Check
that?
your bay number. Check again. Unauthorized loitering may
I mean,
trigger
you're the one on the scene. You can gauge the sort of thing. I mean, they probably won't want to get rid of their mechanic before the race, but maybe afterwards.
In response,
Yeah, as I said, this is probably about the time when you're talking to him that these two would suddenly appear on your radar as entering the.
once they've passed them through the gate and Rosa had a chance to see what's come up on the BattleNet with her brother and the collar and stuff like that, she has punched something very, very solid with her fist.
Have you taken a picture of it, or have you sent video footage? Or
No, I didn't send video footage because I don't want to be conspicuous, and have shown all I've done is updated it,
Okay.
and I'm just
and
plotting
told
on
us
the.
about the collars.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so all you needed was the knowledge of the collars.
Yeah. So there's a damaged kiosk now.
Check your bay number.
Maybe we'll go this way. Just move us away from that kiosk.
My cabbages. No.
Look, he's going to be fine. We'll take care of it. So tempted to just kill him.
Which one?
The collar can't hurt him now.
Yeah, no slavery where you are now, son.
Tolerance policy towards criminal infractions. Obey station law.
But I'm not there. You are. Tender heart.
Second where?
Loitering is a crime. Punishable.
I'm probably not even done with my 3 circuits of the whole complex.
Oh, if it's 3, then no.
Yeah. Off you go, guys. Play your game. Have fun. Do things.
Okay, so yeah, you've been given I suppose, an option from.
So I'm gonna go over to one of the edge of the doorway and just
Oh, I'm going to save
Ooh.
game.
F5.
lean there, just ogling the human. Just
Oh, she's indicating sexual interest with her Asari-ness.
Okay.
A human in a collar. Say it ain't so, boys. Why is that the voice?
You get to roll your version of quarry and ship knowledge.
Yeah, sorry,
Sorry,
ship
60.
knowledge. Because they'd ship it. Hate that.
The one who's talking with the Solarian sort of notices you're there, and he just puts his hand up to the Solarian like that, and then starts wandering over.
I won't notice him. I'll just be focused on what I'm
So
looking
you're
at.
acting like you're just entranced.
By biting on the end of her glasses.
Yeah, just
Can I help you?
yes, maybe. I don't know. The human there.
Loitering is a
What's
crime
his name?
punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization.
Why are you so interested?
I've never seen a specimen so fine.
His name is Raoul.
That sounds pantsful.
And he's an excellent mechanic.
Wait, what the heck is the name of the guy that saved Cyril?
Observe minimum.
Yeah.
No, this isn't good.
So you're telling me he's good with his hands?
Yes, excellent with his hands.
How much?
Blocking bay access.
He is not for sale.
Annihilation.
Oh, everything has a price.
You wish to purchase him?
Yes. Very much so.
You're too good at this. I don't know.
Thank you.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
It's pretty good. It's 16 on the die, so what do you want?
Yeah,
Every
that's,
30.
I can add more.
that's enough.
32.
I already know that's enough based on your frickin'
40,
plus
46.
32.
That's what you rolled on your
35.
disguise bonus earlier.
You know, just diplomacy, but no, it's... Yeah, so you're 16 on the die plus the... Yeah, whatever you want to put on it. So you're happy with that?
He's convinced that you're somebody who's a sleazy, wet between the thighs Asari who...
Asari! Sorry, yeah.
Human man meat.
She's got that Brendan Cena dog.
Docking procedures within your allotted
What do you have?
Money?
Actually, she has lots of it.
I've already got that. Do you have a ship?
No.
Why would I own a ship? I
welcome
don't need a ship. I can get anywhere I want. I don't own ships. My family owns ships.
Family owned ships. What is your interest in the racing scene?
racing?
Why are you here?
Have authorization to be inside the
You
docking
didn't
bay.
just wander in to look at my human
Actually,
mechanic.
she did. Shut up!
I've found in the past that these places have the most interesting
Juices.
Be aware of
specimens.
oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe
You can also
minimum
just like
security.
unzip a bit and strike a pose because you're there as a car girl.
No, not yet.
And here I thought you were from Axiom and willing to make some kind of deal.
No, I know I wouldn't work for them if they paid me.
Unsanctioned acts of aggression.
That is usually what people do when they want you to work.
Obey station laws and enjoy your stay.
He's not for sale. You don't seem to have anything I want.
What do you want? Maybe I can buy it and then give it to you.
Again, I have money.
Okay, so you're offering to buy money and give it, which I realise is a thing you can do.
You have a skilled, intuitive mechanic who isn't a slave.
Slave.
See, the problem is, how do I
If you,
as a persona right now, I couldn't do that.
Allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and or ship
if you've
disruption.
got somebody who could replace him, or
Well, say you don't necessarily need him now. You're willing to wait till after the race.
What if I waited till after the race?
I still need him for my future races. He's a good mechanic.
This implies you have a future.
Authorization before you enter the docking bay.
Because she's getting closer, and you're about to not have a future.
What if I could get you another mechanic that could help you win the race? And if they do help you win the race,
Check again.
I can have him.
Unauthorized loitering may
If they could
trigger
prove
safety
themselves.
If you win the race, would that not be proof?
I could already win the race. I'm already
No, you
a
can't.
favourite.
No, you can't.
But drop some knowledge.
Always proceed directly to your
Look at your
allotted
pilots, they're
bay
trash.
to avoid unnecessary delays
trash.
and or ship destruction.
But I like to gamble. I like a challenge.
Do you also enjoy having kneecaps?
I mean, if you could best me in a race, I would give him to you.
Don't risk annihilation. Make way.
Wait, this is Mario Karts again. No, we're not doing that.
It's not my...
You're right, there won't be power-ups. Only landmines.
And Ken.
Shell.
You know what? I'm glad you two are fucking doing it.
I can't race.
You must have some connection to racing in some way to get in here. Nobody can just walk their way in.
I cut a hole in
So at that comment, I'll look at him, unzip a bit more, stand taller, and go, really?
Locking bay access is
Nice try,
I do know a couple races. I don't know if they're in the area.
Sentinel's about the same size as the Reach.
And better armed.
What would the terms be? What kind of ship would they need to be racing?
loitering is a violation.
Again, this is all being broadcasted.
Oh, okay.
They would have to
well, I
adhere
wouldn't.
to the same racing standards.
But that means they'd have to get into the race.
Then they would need another ship, and I doubt they could get one on short notice.
Complete docking procedures within your allotted time.
So just then, you actually can make a spot check because you probably noticed this.
17 on the die, so that's,
Yeah, that's
28.
enough. You see, there's an Asari approaching from the from the next door
Actium Maximus.
Axiom,
Punishable by death. Please make
and
sure
she's staring daggers at Libertarian as she approaches.
What's not fucking Asari with a free power?
Staring daggers.
Instead.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's awesome.
What does Logate get? Nothing.
Pots and
Glad her
pans.
name's
Yeah.
And
Bobby.
then she just looks at you and then looks at him and she goes, "You can use my ship."
Oh, that
The
that,
SS contrivance.
Well, that's also poetic. It's just like, oh man, I'm going to give my ship to some newbies. They will kick your ass. Then you just know, ship's better.
loitering is a crime. Punishable by death.
If you're willing to do that, what would you like?